this acute flaccid mycelitis, or however you pronounce that. So apparently, around July 4th, there was like a number of cases that popped up with this disease going around, and it's pretty much like a polio-like disease. It causes your muscles to shut down, not to shut down, but like they weaken and you can't really move them like that. That's why they say it's like polio. There was like 11 cases, but there hasn't been any more confirmed since then. And I'm not sure if all the kids who got it got it at the same time, so I might want to look into that too. You have like a warning that was issued in Pueblo County, Colorado for tularemia, and I know I was talking about that in part one. It's, if you guys want to go back and watch that, it's like a rabbit disease, but I was reporting about it in New Mexico and Alaska. While we're on Colorado, there is a disease known as vesicular stomatitis. It has occurred a couple times in some horses. I'm not really sure what parts of Colorado they occurred in, but it's just there. It's kind of like the foot and mouth disease. Yeah, if you guys remember that, you get like little lesions and everything on like around your mouth, your nose, and some people were confirming that their horses were getting this. And I also found out that humans can get this as well too, so you might want to pay attention to that too. I also know I brought up Candida auris. I still hope I'm saying that right, but yeah. So as far as right now, they have over 700 cases, and once again, like I was telling you guys back in part one, they're kind of like a couple months behind on like the number of cases. So this is the number of cases back in May, I think. So I think it was like around 760, and those are just the confirmed cases. Those aren't talking about the ones they think they have, or how many cases they think they have out there. This one is kind of interesting too. I know people have been talking about this, and it's been coming up as well. So you have the necrotizing fasciitis, and that's like a flesh-eating bacteria that's been occurring in the Gulf Coast region. I'm not sure if it sounds like some majority of the cases have been coming from Florida, but there's been some in Texas, Alabama, and on Mississippi beaches. And I think they said it was somewhere in the Carolinas too. But I first heard about this from OG Mako. I know a couple months ago, was it, or sometime earlier this year, he came out and said he had, but he didn't really tell you the name of the disease. He just said he had a flesh-eating disease. So I'm pretty sure that's what he had. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's occurring when people go in the water, go swimming and stuff like that. They're getting it. So I don't know if there's something in the water that most people are getting this bacteria. I don't know. They're trying to put it on this climate change thing. So when the water heats up, that bacteria tends to form. But I don't know. Florida's been having like some really weird stuff. I know the whole East Coast just had like a red tide too. So there's been some weird stuff going on. And last but not, well, I'm not gonna say last but not least, but you also have the African swine fever. I want to talk about that. Even though it's not in the U.S., it has been confirmed in a couple of European countries. You know what I'm saying? This because eventually it might end up coming over here, and now it's affecting Europe, Africa, and Asia as well. And as far as the Ebola outbreak that I was telling you guys in part 2, it's a global emergency as compared to the last time I showed you guys, where they was just saying it was only in a state of emergency for that region. So now that you guys know a little bit more diseases and illnesses that are out here, maybe you can look them up for yourself and just look into it more. Just pay attention to it. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, and please do not take it like that. Oh, there was also a couple cases of Legionnaires, a couple more cases of Legionnaire's disease in Atlanta, I think, as well too. So if you guys are interested, just look into these things, man. But